Drone Attack by Spineapple. Drones, basically anthropomorphic android F-toys, are, well, androids. But as it turns out, not all of them are. Some of our drones take over human bodies, and you have to make sure every single human becomes an F-toy too. Not just the men, but the women and children too. Thanks, Anakin. Alrighty. Ah, it's my favorite little buddy. I've already played this one before. We're not gonna go suppression. These both don't matter, because we can only spread a certain way. So we're gonna be spreading by land. Herbophile, sure. Actually, rurophile actually would be better. You'll see why, hopefully. Transstasis? No. Trans does not help at all. If I remember right, symptostatus is the way to go. Yeah, symptostatus. And then I think that's about it. Genetic mimic, we will get that as well, making it harder to cure. And then, you know what? We'll go with the red bubbles. Red bubbles. Alrighty. Like I've said before, I've already played this one. Drone? Yep. Attention on. The only way to spread the drones is through Trojan planes. You can't spread through air or sea for an extra challenge. Attention, it's my first scenario I ever created. I would appreciate some feedback and criticisms. Okay. I'm fine with that. I actually like that they made it where the only way you can spread is through by a Trojan plane. That's why I'm gonna get it so early on, because you'll see we start infecting quite a bit. We have a pretty fast infection rate. Pretty fast infection rate. Drag resistance. Drags are not real, same as Denmark. Hey. Trojan plane, manipulation of dopamine. ADHD. Pheromone secretion used to get hosts to travel on more. Drones are produced. See, they do many things, but it's pretty well nice. Choose your path. We're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna let that mutate, because more than likely it'll mutate by the time I'm done. Production. Increases effectivity in rural and urban areas, which is nice. Local factories, I don't really get the point of this, but it gives us more infectivity and severity just off the bat. Might as well do it. Can't evolve it. Rural transportation. We'll do urban. Yeah, we'll do urban. Now, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but it seems, like I said, I don't know if I'm 100% right about this, but it seems they made it harder to pass through rural countries. I don't know how accurate that is, to be completely honest, but we're about to find out. We'll go to Europe. I love going to Europe right off the bat. That's what I've been doing every single time. Minor disease already. Don't like that. Don't like that we've been found out already. USA starts to work on a cure already. Come on. Production 3. Increases severity. Doesn't increase severity, though. Increases severity. Well, whatever. Everybody gets it. I'm not really that worried about the mini countries, since I can just go to them anyway. But every time I play the scenario, it's always Africa that screws me over somehow. So I'm thinking we should definitely start there right off the bat and get cold resistance. Because these countries like Canada and stuff, they need it. They really do need it. There we go. So they're working on cure, but they're not going to get the cure anytime soon, so it'll be fine. Now, you gotta make sure that you spread to all the small little islands. Gotta make sure you do that. Gotta make sure you spread to all the little itty bitty islands so that you don't get screwed over by Greenland. Because remember, you're not going by sea or air. You're not infecting anybody by sea or air, so you're doing it by Trojan plane. Usually I like to get Trojan plane too, but it seems I really don't need to get that. We're not getting that much cure progress neither, which just causes me not to really get that scared about it. New Zealand. Definitely. Those factories, man, they're building them fast. I think we should get rural file. Or rural transport. Sorry, not rural file. Good old rural transport. Should help us in a lot of the African countries. Go to Indonesia next. Australia is probably a good option as well. Should probably get to Australia as soon as possible. Just get hardness. There's not too much special about this scenario, in my opinion. Then again, it's their first scenario. They did good. They did good. They got some custom. I shouldn't say custom looks, but they, you know, they at least messed around with it, made it look nice. And then you got like choose your path. First scenario they did choose your path scenario, which is nice. New dry winds in arid countries. Are you serious? Not that it matters, but we cannot infect due to dryness, so it doesn't matter anyway. We're in Australia, right? Oh, okay, forgot about that. I know I said that, so I'm just making sure. Now all we need to do is the Philippines, New Guinea, and I think that's it. Oh, Japan as well. Yes, forgot, Japan. Alright, we've mutated. So we get to choose our path. Now, the first time I played this, I went down the mouth path. There's a reason why. And I might do it this scenario as well. But not fully. You want to go down this route. Major suggestion on this scenario. Give me a minute. Not that. That wasn't what I wanted. But there's somewhere... Decrease severity. Yes. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Now we're going to go down this route. Because that's to take control of people. Correct? And you eventually take over people's bodies fully. Which is cool and all. But there's a little bit of a problem. The fact that once you take over a person's body, they can still research and cure you. Yes, I did that, and I found out the hard way that that's a thing. And I was very upset when I took all my DNA points and went down this. But that's why we're going to do panic attacks and such like that, and increase the good old lethality real quick. But as you can see, certain countries are hard to infect, like West Africa and stuff. I think they did something to make it where it doesn't infect that fast, which is interesting, but I think they did it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, like the Philippines also, stuff like that. Pretty sure they did something about the infectivity in those places, but you know, I don't know. They may have not. With the panic attacks, suicide thoughts, and then we have one more place to go as well. I mean, we have down here in Iceland and this and Japan. Forgot to do Japan. That's not good. Thank you. I really need to get into Japan. Thank you very much. Not that it's going to take very long to infect all of Japan, but you know what? Nevertheless, we're going to get her done. Do I want to do suicide? The problem with suicide is it'll start killing these countries off quite a bit. Oily, sure. Burrophile is what I need, though. Really need to start infecting these countries faster. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. That was what I was looking for, actually. New Guinea, sure. New Guinea. I love New Guinea. And I need suicide thoughts, like now. I need suicidal thoughts, like right now. Thank you. Now what I also need is, Germany starts to break down. Awesome. Thank you. I need genetic reshuffle, like now, please. Thank you. Really need some countries to start breaking down more. Good old Kakistan, you arid country. Ah, I love it. I love that I can't infect arid countries. Yeah, I really need something to help with like Iran and stuff like that that are very arid. I guess I got heat resistance that I can get, but that's about it. And also genetic reshuffle, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But it's a thing. We're gonna go down here. Full symbiosis. That's fine. Perfectly fine with that. Alright. We need infect like now. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're finally slowing down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Everybody's broken. Gotta make sure that everything's affected, though. Yup. And Iceland's gone. That's cool. Which one needs help? South Africa. Okay. Cool. There's a little bit of a push for you, South Africa. Algeria's gone. Egypt's gone. Just making sure all the countries are gone. Saudi Arabia's gone. Iran's gonna go. Pakistan's gonna go. Kazakhstan's already gone. Middle East. Botswana, Zimbabwe's gone. Angola is gone. Everything's gone. Hey. Almost cured me. Almost. I've had a couple of times where I had to replay this because, like I said, I think they did something down here, but also we don't have any arid resistance. Anything against arid countries. So, I mean, not much you could do in that scenario. But they were close. They were indeed close. But so far away. No healthy people left in the world. Bye-bye, world. False symbiosis. The bad dwones took over the humanity. Ooh. Now the whole world is ruled by dwones. Ooh. Oh. You oohed the world. Okay, I like that one. Alright, anyway. I had infected the whole entire world. And, or almost infected the whole entire world. Symbiosis. Now, I understand that's a way of winning once you infect everybody, you know, that's a way of winning. But I would really like it. I wish the person who made this scenario really would have done this. Where it would have stopped research. Because, trust me, I played it the first time, did full symbiosis, and it did not start stopping the research in any country. Because usually those type of scenarios where if you say, okay, it takes over people, you know, usually you have it, well, it takes over people. They don't want to cure it anymore. But it's your first scenario, so I fully understand. Another thing I would suggest is maybe a little bit of help in arid regions. As you can see, the only reason I think I won is because I started in Africa right away. I made the lethal mistake of doing a different thing before. You had everything else except the arid regions. So, anyway. And also, it could have also worsened my case because arid regions became more arid. But even I noticed it in other scenarios before that, or other playthroughs of this before that. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to suggest, to be honest. It's a very long scenario if you have to wait it out. As you can tell, it took me 685 days to complete it. And that's quite a bit to take to complete it, but it's whatever. Anyway. I'm gonna head out. But I did like the scenario. I did like it. Wasn't one of those scenarios that I completely hated. And it was decent for a first one, so. Anyway, I'm gonna see you all later. Bye bye!